All right, she's awesome, and so is Chef West Step back from the Outer Banks in the Red Sky Cafe. You've got all of your ingredients here. We're making fish today.
Yes, ma'am.
Starting like with a big whole fish.
Yes. We got, they're catching a lot of sea trout down there on the Outer Banks. I went fishing last week during that tropical storm. It was kind of rough,
really?
But I went out on the flat out. We caught sea trout. We've been catching sea trout all week, and I'm going to show you how to clean one and cook one.
Yes!
Be quiet, Chris.
Clean one!
Chris thinks I'm going to clean a fish today. He's wrong. But we're going to get started in just a moment. I don't know, maybe I'll get brave. All right, there they are. Beautiful fish back in the kitchen now with Chef West Step from the Red Sky Cafe in Duck, North Carolina. Speckled sea trout on the menu today with jumbo lump crab, and I have a complete dilemma because I don't want to clean the fish, but now I have to because Rec thinks I won't do it.
Yes.
So now it's like a dare, and I have to do it. So I'm in battle dress, and what do we do first?
Wow. You are definitely ready to go.
Take it all in, Wes. Take it all in. All right.
All right. So, down there on the Outer Banks, a lot of people coming this time of year.
Yes.
And you know what? A lot of the guys and gals love to go to the beach.
Okay.
And they might catch these little things, especially if they're from Pennsylvania or West Virginia or wherever. They're going, what the heck is this? This is a fresh, beautiful speckled trout.
Okay.
When they come out of the water, a couple things you want to check if you're buying speckled trout is see how the eyes aren't like glazed over and all that stuff. The fish doesn't smell fishy.
It doesn't.
Yeah. See? Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
And then they got to know what the heck do we do with it. So what we're going to do real quick is we don't need to use two.
Okay.
Is we're going to do a little fillet. Now these knives are very sharp.
All right.
We're not going to scale it. Chris was saying you're going to have scales all over you. We're not going to scale it. We're going to take the skin off of it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So first thing we're going to do is make an incision.
Sounds very surgical.
Right there. All right? So then we're just going to go ahead and cut right down that way. You see how I just kind of like glazed right through that skin?
Yes.
Oh, I love the face.
Listen, that first incision,
Yes.
how did you know where to do it?
You go it right behind the gills, and you don't go all the way. The backbone is where you stop. Okay.
So you're not like chopping its head off.
You're not chopping its head off.
All right.
And then all you do is slide your knife right underneath of that, and then you drag like that. This is a soft-boned fish, so it's not going to have much problems with that knife gliding right through it.
So your knife has to be very sharp.
It helps to have it sharp and
Can I
thin.
move that?
Yeah, we
Do
can
you need
move
it?
that. That's for you. Now, what
Okay.
we have there is you're going to want to take these belly bones out so no one chokes.
Yeah.
And then basically what I'm going to do is skin the fish so we don't have to scale it. So once again, I use the knife to glide right between the skin and the fillet. So right there you got it. All right, so come on, Carrie. This ain't daycare. Here we go, baby.
All right.
Let me make sure your weapon is nice and clean.
Okay.
Here we go. Ready?
Yes. Well,
Go
yes.
ahead.
All right. Behind
Don't
this
cut
little
yourself.
thingy here.
Yep.
All right. I'm sorry.
Just like this.
Listen,
Shh.
I don't want this looking at me.
There
So
you
it'll
go.
cover his little eye like that. All right.
Goodbye,
All right.
little
I'm
fishy.
sorry. Is this the right
Yeah,
place?
you're not going to hurt it. It's already dead.
No, I
Go
know
ahead.
that. All right. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. And then
Now
what do
you're
you
going to
do?
turn it around, and you're going to cut my way. Go ahead and cut right here.
Okay.
Down this way.
All right, but not like real deep.
Not like real deep.
Just through the skin.
You got it.
All right.
Oh my
Boy,
goodness.
this is a sharp knife. Am I doing?
Yes,
Is this all right?
It's beautiful. Okay, now you can go all the way
Craig,
through.
can you show that Chris is like totally hovering right there? Can you show? Can you? Yeah. All right. Standing right over my
Chris,
shoulder. That's a
come
lot
on
of
in.
pressure.
Come on in. We're going to give a little lesson to you.
I didn't think you could do it, but you're doing a great job.
Thank
She's
you.
doing a great job.
That's why I had to do it.
Now, what we're going to do is just cut right there.
What are you doing? Don't
Go
finish
ahead.
for me.
Go ahead, baby.
I'll never hear the
Go
end
ahead,
of it.
baby.
I'll never hear the end. I was just patiently waiting for instruction. Now you come down here, right, and get
Yeah.
the rest of it out. Oops.
Don't worry about those bones. You're just going to go right through them. That knife will glide
Oh,
right
all right.
through them. You're doing great.
Look like I was raised in the country or something.
Sure are.
Okay.
On.
All right.
Beautiful, beautiful trout fillet. Cut the guts out.
All right.
Here we go. You can cut right through that.
Okay.
She's
All
doing a
right.
great job.
All right. Don't think I'm doing this all the time or anything.
Now,
Now-
right here. Now, this is where it gets really delicate, okay? Good. Right there. Just not all the way through the skin. Now, hold on to there. Just like you're pulling it off. It's
Disaster.
Bevel your knife down. You're doing great. Awesome, baby.
Mine looks a little different than yours, but
But you know what?
there it is.
It's a successful kill. Way to go.
I did not kill it. It was already done. All right, now that we have a few minutes left, we're going to try to cook it before the show is over, since that part took a
Next
long
segment,
time.
we cook these suckers, and I'm going to do a little bit of a jalapeno blue cheese coleslaw because people are sort of down home. We're going to do some grilled potatoes. I'm going to even do a dessert that you can eat. I'm going to do a little berries tossed in the sugar and the raw.
Berries carry.
Berries carry.
All righty. All right, we're back in the Hampton Roadshow kitchen now. Chef Westep from the Red Sky Cafe in Duck, North Carolina, making that speckled sea trout with jumbo lump crab. You've already started the cooking the fillets.
Yep. I
That
got yours
we
right
did?
in there. Yep.
I don't recognize mine anymore. I should have put a little tag on it or something.
They're the special ones right here. They're
Right
very,
on.
very nice. What we did is on this is it's really light. It's not an egg wash or anything like that. It's just a little bit of yellow cornmeal.
Okay.
Now, one thing about yellow cornmeal is this really doesn't, it's not, I'm not doing it necessarily for
I have a question.
question.
Without the egg wash, how's it sticking on there?
Well, that's one thing about it is I'm doing it really light on there. As you can see, it's just barely covered, dredged, so it's not going to be a big thick batter. And look at that, I just turned it over.
Okay.
And the reason I use the yellow cornmeal is A, it adheres to the fish very well because of its consistency.
Yeah.
And B, the texture of the fish is going to be kind of crisp. Now, I did season it with, I used salt, kosher salt, cracked pepper, simple seasoning. Now, while we're on break, too, I took some boiled red potatoes, which you could just have in your fridge hanging around.
Okay.
And then I cut them down and I grilled them off.
Oh, you had your little grill pan on here
I
earlier
had
today.
my grilled pan on
Okay.
here. It's over there now.
All right.
And so we got our sea trout, which you filleted, I caught. And one thing about it is this is all kind of like the cooking we do in the Chefs on Calls. You know, this time of year when we're getting in the middle of summer,
Yeah.
we've done a ton of weddings now in May and June. We've got 3 or 4 this weekend. Last weekend we had 6. And now it's going to transition from July and August into the Chefs on Call where I come to your house and cook
Yeah.
for you and your family.
You get these big groups, they come off the beach, they want to have a nice dinner, but they don't want to go anywhere. They don't want to cook, but they don't want to go anywhere.
They don't want
And
to go anywhere.
eat
They don't want to
pizza.
fight the traffic. They want to eat light. They want something that everyone can recognize. Now this is just your typical coleslaw. So basically it's curry tuck cabbage. I got a little bit of jalapenos in there, a little carrots, mayonnaise, rice wine vinegar, celery seed.
Okay.
I'm going to put it into this bowl. I've already mixed it up so it'll be nice and moist. I do that about 2 hours before I served it.
Yeah,
You know what I
it should
mean?
kind of sit
It
together.
should sit together.
All right.
This fish is almost done. We're going to cover it. Boom. Done.
Why are you covering it?
Well, because I want to trap the heat in, and we're going to continue to cooking it from both sides.
Okay, but you turn the heat off.
I turned the heat
Okay.
off, but I
So you're
covered
not going to like steam it in there.
I'm not going to steam it in there.
All right.
I'm going to add a little bit of blue cheese to this coleslaw.
All right.
We're going to kick it up just a little bit, and guess what? Remember the jumbo lump crab meat? It's going
Wow.
right into the coleslaw. So now, all of a sudden, coleslaw is very valuable.
When is
okay?
coleslaw not just coleslaw when you dump a bunch of lump crab meat in
Jumbo
it?
lump crab meat, and guess what? It marinates into that. It's almost like a crab and coleslaw salad.
Wow.
So it's cool for the summertime,
Yeah.
and that's going to sit and marinate. Now,
Okay.
let's see what we got over here.
All right.
Okay, I got my eggs,
Yes.
which I do not have an egg wash for anything.
I was going to
so
say,
why
what are we
do it?
going to do with them?
Because one thing is when you're down there fishing, let's say guys or girls, especially girls like you that can fish and clean fish,
As of today.
get up early in the morning and go down to the beach and they catch some speckled sea trout.
Yes.
And
Oh, it's
Ariane one
breakfast.
time told me, I said, what would you like me to cook up here? And she said, how about breakfast? Sea trout is excellent for breakfast.
All right.
Okay, so it's the other meat.
It's the other bacon.
It's the other bacon. So basically, we got our pan hot. We're just going to do some eggs over easy in here.
Uh-huh.
And so you guys have early mornings around here. This will fit right into your style.
We have middle of the nights around
I
here.
know. I get up really early when I'm coming up here, and I see you're on TV already. Now, if you do me a favor,
Yes.
we got to finish it. We're going from breakfast to lunch to dinner to the crab meat coleslaw, which is Madam Mesquite crab meat, which is local North Carolina, Eastern North Carolina crab meat.
Okay.
I got some pretzel bread that I bought. Restaurant down there, Good Life, is doing that, and I bought it yesterday. It's an excellent product.
I am being told to move this along very quickly.
Go ahead. Now, all I want you to do is top the strawberries.
Oh, all right. So you made a
little.
little berry dessert, and I'm putting whipped cream on them. All right. So when we come back, we're going to have a buffet, as usual, when Wes is here, and we'll give everything a try.
Go for it, baby.
All right, if you would like to go to the Red Sky Cafe, it's open almost every day. Lunch, dinner, and cocktails, 1197 Duck Road in Duck, North Carolina, along the lovely Outer Banks. You want to make a reservation, so give them a call, 252-261-8646. They're also online, redskycafe.com. Just a day trip away.